told them. Hello, YouTube. I hope you're all very, very well today on Friday the 24th of July, 2026. Oh, yeah, hang on. This is RoboCop. This is RoboCop on the ZX Spectrum. My phone camera can handle the sun. Even if I mean, I've never tried it. Even if I sort of zoom in on it, does it automatically? Is it like a cat? Does it have like a second? Wow, I'm really coherent today, aren't I? Eyelid. Why is it making? I thought the Ariston song. So it is different, isn't it? So this is it on the ZX Spectrum. I like it though. I like the stereo effect. Come on, and now it's building, isn't it? It's building. Come on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's a SID chip, the one being used in the Ariston advert. This is the AY chip. You quite fancy playing RoboCop? Do you mind if I play RoboCop? Yeah, it's an inferior chip, sadly. Although I like it. Right.
Right.
Yeah, it's missing the pitch bending, isn't it? You're not liking it as much. Right, left, down, up, fire, hold. Is it going to bring back the melody for this bit? Here we go. I think it's looped. Yeah, I wonder if it was from the C64 version then. Oh, prime directive. Serve the public trust. I can hear that.
Protect the innocent.
Great.
Uphold the law.
That's some actual sound samples from the film there. God, I love this game. Hang on now. How come I can't duck? Did I? Oh, right. I put the wrong keys in. Okay, that's fine. Let's attack this guy. What I liked about this game is you can shoot people from the window and they splatter on the ground. That's good. That's a good bit. You have to pick up baby food. There we go. I've got some baby food to replenish my energy. We've got these... The trick, as with a lot of these games, is to be stood up, and then when they fire at you, see that guy there, he got on his hands and knees. Do pardon. Yeah, the trick is to be stood up, and then when they fire at you, duck. There you go. Let's shoot this guy out of his window. There we go. Oh, I've got the super powerful bullets that can go through rows of people. See, look, I ducked past those bullets. Here we go. Look at this. One bullet. All three of them gone. I won't play this to the end. I'm just going to get up to the good bit. And then we'll play Kerbal Space Program. What it is, I loaded this up just to check the music, but the call of the title screen was too strong. Come on, you've been through tougher situations than this. Oh, here we go. This is the good bit. Robocop. Here we go. Oh my God, he's got a hostage. Do not worry, madam. I shall try not to shoot you in the face. If I can just wing him on the elbow, madam. Hang on. Oh, that was good. I haven't hit her at all. She's probably not even going to have to go to hospital. Oh no, I did pump a few bullets into her then. Well, omelettes and eggs. Fun fact, you can actually just kill the woman. If you've got enough energy, you can just kill her and then just shoot the guy afterwards and it still counts. Good old days. Hooray! Well, that's her rescued. Good. And you get the idea. You get the idea with that. There we go. I've got one last piece of I've got one last unfinished question then. Is that I think this is excellent for my viewing figures to really obsess about a game that was made before most of the people watching were born. RoboCop C64 title music. I just want to know if it is the SID chip, and if so, no, it's not. This is horrible. This is the C64 version. So, no wonder it's horrible, eh? What is this? Oh, you could cut yourself on those saw teeth. On those sawtooths. Oh, too much. Dial it back. At least the Spectrum one was kind of ambient. Most unpleasant. I wonder if it was the Game Boy version. He's died in there. Terrible. Stinks. Oh. Hey, look, I'm no C64 guy. You know, I saluted Sir Clive's flag decades ago, and I'm not changing now. But even I feel sorry for that poor computer. Dearie me. What did the Game Boy title sound like? There it is! It's the Game Boy! It's slower, interestingly. It's a Game Boy. Good. That's in case you're wondering, I do have the outer bit, but I think anyone's over the glue has decayed after 35 years, so I have got the back bit somewhere. Well, that solved that mystery. He's got it. Please, right, this is a terrible. Ooh, oh, that's nice. Good, right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Eddie's Purple Arcade. We're going to Eve. Hooray! Let's just get into it, shall we? I don't think I did anything of note yesterday. Certainly nothing that is going to quicken anyone's pulse. So let's get on with our job. Oh, it's 100%. Oh, hang on, here we go. I'll play the one from the pre-show. Hang on. The one from the pre-show is faster.
And on.
Right, that's that one.
And on.
And now I'll play this. Same. I mean, obviously they're at different points, but that's the same instrument.
And on. And Aris.
Same thing. Right, okay, yes, moving on. Oh, what have I done now? Oh, here we go. It's a good stream, this. I mean, actually, I am enjoying it. Don't know why I'm being such a dick. That was quite liberating. Good. Hello, Ben Christieson. Hello. So we are about to start playing now. I was just acting out my obsessions. I hope you're very, very well. Right, so we're off to Eve, aren't we? Oh, yes. So we have in orbit Jebediah Kerman and... Is it Bonnie? Actually, who did we send? Oh, no, it was Bastard Bacon, wasn't it? Jebediah Kerman and Bastard Bacon Kerman are currently orbiting Kerbin in their Eve lander. What did we call it in the end? Anyway, their big bastard ship, which is due to land on Eve. However, it required to get to Eve, and even more importantly, to get itself deorbited from Eve at a slow enough velocity that it doesn't burn up in the atmosphere, we're going to need... we're going to launch in a minute, Ben Christensen. So if you've got any questions, please do ask. We are going to send our... Was it the Fuel Bastard? Yeah, here we go. The Fuel Bastard 4. Okay. So we are going to send up to attach to our Eve vessel this giant, bastard full of fuel. And we'll see how far along the journey this can get us. But obviously, getting this off the ground and into space is a not inconsiderable ask. So, how are we going to do that? Well, yesterday... we went for the unauthored array of boosters. Basically, I stuck as many boosters as I could to it and hoped for the best. Yes, it's too big, Ben Christensen. I've made this... This is too much. I have bitten off more than I can chew with this, but I'm also too stubborn and or stupid to back down now, so we're going to go with this until it's definitely not viable. So what I'm going to do instead, rather than just cluster a load of so I am buffering. It's fine. It's what happens. I'm just trying to think. They are stubborn and stupid. There's a fine line between stubborn and stupid, isn't there? Okay, if I did... What I want to do is, I want to put loads of boosters on, but I also want... Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Yeah, I see. Add some solid fuel. It's uncontrollable, but has a lot of thrust. Pardon. Yeah, what I want to do is, I want to create a nice lattice of... I want to create a nice lattice of... Ooh! I want to create a nice lattice, a nice duplicatable lattice. Stop saying the word lattice of boosters. Sorry about that. Sometimes harsh words need to be said. Okay. Okay. And then maybe if I did... Okay. Lattice lazuli, exactly. Ah, I see you know your Minecraft well. Good one. I have not played Minecraft for many years now. I think horribly. I think I stopped playing it when that absolute bell end notch sold it and went mad. Will it launch? Lattice Prey. Let's have a look. So if I cap these off like that, and that, no, and that, and that, and that. Okay. And then if we go to Kerbal atmospheric, okay, so if I launch all of my engines at the same time, yes, yes, it will launch. It will launch. Now that, I'm guessing the gravity on Kerbal World is quite strong. I think it's 9.8 meters per second or whatever it is on Earth. Obviously, everything is scaled down. There are mods to make everything, to scale everything up and make it Earth scale. But yes, obviously, they're not planet-sized planets in this game. They're just very large, but not planet-sized. But bloody hell. Hang on. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Don't forget parachutes. We are not coming back. We do not require parachutes. We are never returning. This is a one-way trip for this ship. Okay. What time is it in the UK? It is currently 10:33 and 40 seconds. Exactly. I ask because I keep seeing huge amounts of boosters. Yeah, the huge amount of... Oh, is it me or does that actually look halfway credible? That's looking worryingly plausible that could work, isn't it? Let's see if I can make it a bit more implausible. Yeah. Something like... It's more like it. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Good. Right, we had quite a normal amount of stuff going on there. This is more my bag. Good. Accession. Credibility, plausible. Look at that. Now, that you may be thinking, oh, he's just doing what he did yesterday. Oh, by no means. Oh, by no means. This is far better. Far better. Okay, right. Fuel Bastard 5. Let's get you launched, shall we? Oh, have I got caps lock on? Yeah. Oh, hang on. It's not even at its most efficient. Let's get everything where it should be. Oh wow, we've still got... Oh, this is gonna fly. This is gonna be good. And so on. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, well, it needs to be because we are too heavy. Here we go, 170. Oh, this should actually genuinely work. I'm quite excited about this. We've got 3,100 Delta V, but that's not strictly accurate because we've got so much fuel on board. It's just calculating what it's going to use up before it runs out of sections. But what this fuel ship is, it's divided into removable sections, so that as the tanks all drain into each other, the empty tanks get abandoned. So the whole thing should get, once it's attached to the Eve ship, the whole thing should get lighter and lighter and lighter the more fuel it burns and the more of itself it abandons into space. Hang on, I can do this. Hang on. Oh, I've done it. Into space.
I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
Where's that then?
Space!
Yeah, but is it though? Okay, well, it seems to be holding itself. Wow. Look at that. Now that is beautiful. All that potential energy just sat there. Look at that. Whoa! All lit up by the spotlights around the tower. Wonderful. Okay, well, let's get this. Oh shit! Sorry, I should not have. Okay, I have made a terrible mistake. I may have increased the time. Oh god, it's going to explode now. I increased the time to make the sun move. Oh no, there it goes. Yeah, the frame rate is pretty low, all things considered. Mind you, I think you get the idea. I think you get the idea of what's happened there. Yes, I should not. Hello, YouTube and Twitch. You can hear an echo, echo, echo. Am I echoing? Hang on. Hello? Hello? Well, there's a bit of an echo now. Hello? Right, let's revert flight and not speed up time. In fact, as soon as the ship is loaded, we need to get it up into the sky before gravity or physics realises what's going on. I should have put wings on it. Yes, the frame rate will be catastrophic to start off with, but it does get better as we... Don't know how to... hey, just join us at twitch.tv/Eddie_purple. Hey, did you know that if you've got an Amazon Prime account, you can even use that to subscribe to Twitch for no cost to you? You could subscribe to this very channel for absolutely no money just by elevating your Amazon Prime account, and I'll get a little bit of money for it. And I don't know, maybe Jeff won't be able to afford an ivory back scratcher for a bit. Maybe it hurts Jeff by taking out an Amazon Prime account. It's worth a shot, isn't it? It's worth a go. Okay, so the launch pad is currently hotter than the sun, but look at this. We haven't even lost any parts of no parts of this ship have even fallen off yet. Beautiful. Look at that. Aerodynamically stable and perfect. See you back on this landing pad in a couple of hours. Cheers, Space Ben. Have a good one. Look at this, though. Come, Mr. Bond. 1.34 frame. It'll get better. Probably. I think what it is, obviously it's got all the... I probably should clear away all the junk around the launch space as well. Anyway, look, we're up to 10 frames a second now, so... What's the problem? Okay, so I think, obviously, I'm not going to put this... I'm not going to fly this at an angle. We will go Paula Abdul style on this one until the solid fuel runs out. That's straight up. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, we watched more of the Three Body Problem yesterday, and I continue to hate it. Trying to think of why, just to sort of explain why I hate it so much. Oh, it is faster on Twitch. Do you get a better frame rate on Twitch? Hello, Ben MC, by the way. How lovely to see you. I'm delighted you've travelled over from YouTube. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you very much. I shall follow you. Welcome. Gosh, that's a bit of cross-platform fluidity going on there. Lovely stuff. By the way, if I don't follow, if you're a regular on this channel and I don't follow you, please do tell me. I'm not following you out of malice. It is just ignorance. So do let me know. Hello, hello, hello. So how are we doing? So we are. The frame rate will improve, by the way. I'll just. You know, it's not actually running on a ZX Spectrum, although I'm still waiting for the for the great data center crash of 2027 to pick myself up a nice cheap video card, an unboxed video card that's been sitting in a warehouse for 2 years. What a bit! Oh right, oh that's currency. You buy them through Twitch and then you can donate them, which is very welcome. Bits are always very welcome. However, be warned, I think Jeff gets 30% of them. So I think for every £1 you spend on bits, I think 30p of it goes to Jeff. Whereas, were you so inclined, Ko-fi or coffee or whatever it is a better way of donating to the channel if that's what you wanted to do, because 100% of that goes to me and my starving children. Asterisk, not actually starving. But yeah, bits are good. Coffee's probably better. But all I really need, Ben, actually, to be honest with you, is attention. Just follow me, it's fine. I'm all about getting the algorithm to smile upon me, and I'm figuring that the best way of doing that is just to get as many followers as possible. It sounds a little bit culty, doesn't it? Oh, I do like in Rubbish Three Body Problem. I do like that Keiko O'Brien is the powerful leader of a cult, because obviously I'm just pretending that Keiko found herself a new hobby. Oh, thank you very much, Ben. And I hope everything's lovely in... yeah, these boosters are great, aren't they? I hope everything's lovely in New Zealand. I assume that your weather... Oh, God, it's winter, isn't it? Middle-aged man remembers that the Earth is round. Yeah, nice. Oh, I'm literally just sitting here thinking about winter, thinking, that seems nice. That'd be nice. Just reading. Oh, actually. I actually should be getting myself tilted towards the... these boosters are too successful. I'm going too high. Let's get these pointed. As I say, he said defensively, the frame rate will improve once we're shot of these things. That's interesting. One of my engines is low on fuel and it shouldn't be. So there is some sort of... glitch going on. whatever it is, it's not insurmountable, is it? I think it's probably a fuel line missing or something. I'll probably just have to do some tedious manual readjustments, but that's not too bad. Okay, we're nearly done with our solid boosters. Okay, here they come. Well, there they go. And we're out. Lovely. Right, cut all the engines. Let's get this out of the atmosphere. Okay. So, oh my God, rain. If it started raining now, absolutely I would stop this stream and go out and dance in it. We've had a few of those recently where, yeah, it's just literally Shawshank Redemption stuff. You just go out there with your top off and just arms out and just enjoy it. Yeah, we've not had rain for weeks. I want to say weeks. Oh, it's going to smell so nice when it rains as well. Yeah, my garden, my lawn is now almost entirely brown. Okay, so we are... Okay, I'm just going to quick save just because it was an effort to get up and I don't want to do that again. Well, hey! Hello, thank you very much, Ben. Thank you very much. And I hope you're enjoying your lovely, lovely weather. Oh, it must be nice. Welcome! Hey! Yeah, I might not have done that with... Oh, here we go. So I'm just going to release these boosters. Off we go. See you later, lads. Thank you. Thank you for your service. What's happening? Oh. 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 Oh, dear. Oh. Oh! Oh, you can't see what's going on. Well, I'll give you a clue. Sorry about that. That was me separating. That was me hitting the separate button on our boosters. Oh, when I say lawn, by the way, what I mean is rectangle of grass stroke weeds. I mean, it does get mowed every now and then, you know, but there are no stripes. There is a swing ball set, though. I said on here, didn't I, about when I went nuts the other week when my brother-in-law made a muddy hole in the grass and I went a little bit too mental over it. Right. Okay, so let's release these things manually then. Releasing them all at once is clearly a disaster. So let's reach in. Ugh. Let's reach in and disconnect these manually. Okay. He says. Oh, good, there's one. Okay, here we go.
Look, I'm under what?
Gentlemen,
this is Democracy Manifest.
Manifest. You're very lucky. Sometimes he says the thing. Okay, that's decoupled. Oh, right, it's decoupling really violently. Okay. Has that blown anything up? No, it hasn't blown anything up. Okay. So if I very, very, very carefully manually disconnect these boosters, we might stand a chance. Okay. Could it be shaking like this? Did that decouple without any issues? Yes, it did. Okay, so it was just that. Okay, fine. So will this decouple without any issues? Yes. The boosters do not. Solid fuel boosters, here you go. They're all empty. The liquid fuel has fuel in. Oh, my God. Oh, it's because I got the SAS on. Okay. Decouple. Decouple. This is going okay. Oh, shitting hell. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. What's happened? Okay. All right. I mean, this isn't safe, but all right. Decouple. Don't explode. There's no need to explode. Why would you do that? Mind you, it does, for all the explosions, it does seem to be mainly intact. Okay. We are still on our climb up out of the planet. We've got 3 minutes 46 seconds until we reach the apoapsis and start falling, and we haven't even begun our orbit yet. We're just literally just trying to scrape these boosters off of the ship so we can carry on. Decouple. Decouple. Oh, kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Yeah, but is it still intact? Yes, it is. Good. So we've just got, hang on, shall I save it? So we've just got one more set of boosters to abandon, and then we can get ourselves into orbit. Okay. Decouple. It's interesting how some of them just gently slip away and some of them go with a bang. Decouple. And they slipped away as well. And is that us then? Add more decoupler force if it goes wrong. Yeah, that's a good idea. Can you do that in space, or does he have to do it on the ground? Anyway, here we are. Oh, we've still got a sort of strut attached to it from where it exploded earlier. Get rid of that then. Kaboom, the whole thing goes up. Oh, come on. There. Oi, I had it. Come on. There we go. Decouple. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Okay. Let's... Hey, I forgot I gave it natty lights. That looks all right. I completely forgot I did that. Lovely. Okay, and that means it should have... That is now extending our solar panels. Yes. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. Let's get ourselves into an orbit, shall we? Let's... There we go. Maybe if I just bring the engines up. Oh, yes. Now, one of my engines is about to fail. I wonder which one it is. Wonder what would happen if you cleaned up all the junk. Well, all the junk from all my previous missions. Yeah, what it is, I still live in hope that... Hey, fantastic. My day's going all right. Look, we're in space. This is a lot less disastrous than it looks. This is just... The frame rate should improve once we get away from all these bits. This is the, I don't know, what, like 64 boosters or something. We've just spent getting this bugger up into space. So I'm now just trying to circularize this orbit and get ourselves away from our own wreckage. Here we go. The lights will cause that amount of frame loss. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Maybe I should turn them off. Well, let's have a look. It's already getting a bit better. Just get the hell away from all these other bits and bobs and maybe we'll be all right. Okay. No, you don't want to do that. You want to go up a bit. So. Okay. Oh yes, one of my engines has failed. Which one is it? Oh, the middle one. Oh, all right then. That's fine. That's acceptable losses. There'll be I've done something wrong with the fuel lines there, but it's fine, we can sort that out. Goodbye, boosters. Obviously all of these boosters will be raining down on the planet. As we know, 6 billion Kerbals live in abject poverty. The world economy drained by the folly of the space program. And tons and tons of spent, extremely toxic rocket fuel raining down on the poorest people on the planet is going to do their public image no good at all. In fact, I'm anticipating some sort of attack from the desert could be imminent. That's what I'm hearing. As revenge for the environmental and Kerbalitarian damage. What the hell am I talking about? Anyway, what I'm saying is this is going to rain down and kill a lot of innocent Kerbals. But this is Democracy Manifest. They're perfectly welcome to go to the ballot box every 5 years and politely register their disquiet. Manna from heaven. We think they might worship them. Like, beneath the Planet of the Apes. Things bright and beautiful, the Lord Bomb made them all. Quite beautiful seeing them all. Barbayas out of them. It's a real problem, isn't it? Don't the Chinese drop rockets on houses? And obviously rocket fuel is unbelievably toxic. But China's big, isn't it? So... that's my understanding. About 1 o'clock-ish today, we will take another trip. While it's still not quite old, we'll take another trip to a muddy field on a lord's estate in the early mid-1980s to watch some grown men, or maybe even better, some children, quite badly injure themselves on motorbikes. We will be going to Kickstart at about 1 o'clock. See what Mick's been up to. I'll have a look. I don't know what episode it's going to be. We've definitely got... So we've been watching 1983. I don't know if 1981. We have got 1981. It might be it might be finding its feet at that point, or it might be even more dangerous. We've added nitrogen. Well, I suppose, yeah, they don't. Toxicity, starvation doesn't seem to bother them when they're in space. It's because they've developed anti-starvation technology that they don't share with anyone else. Hydrazine fuel and nitrogen tetroxide. What's that then? Is that nitrogen with 5 oxygen molecules on it? Yeah. Now I'm going to try and get involved in chemistry. Hubris. Discord feels like something I should be doing, but still don't know why. I mean, unless I was sort of sitting on it, you know, sitting on Discord all night. But as you know, when I finish this stream, I essentially just abandon this room. I usually leave the lights and the arcade machine on, and my wife gets absolutely furious with me because she says, well, one, she says it looks weird. Because this window is the first thing you see when you come into our bit. She says, one, it looks weird, and two, it looks friendly. It looks like I want people to come round, and I do not. She says it makes the flat look too welcoming. Oh, the wacky rocket fuels. It's interesting that there's a lot of probes are solar powered now. It's interesting that they didn't go ahead with the Voyagers and use very gently decaying plutonium to power it. But they made rules that firing nuclear material into space is dangerous and not to be done. Has anyone watched Another Life? I have heard of it. Oh, I might be thinking of that terrible Ricky Gervais thing, actually. Ah! No, I watched a Netflix. There was a film on Netflix. I thought, was it called Stowaway? That was all right. No, I'm currently trapped in the 3-body problem, which my wife insists that we're enjoying. What the 3-body problem has done wrong, it had Sam Tarly from Game of Thrones in it as a billionaire developer guy. Oh, spoilers, by the way. But they've done that thing where they killed Sam Tarly, spoilers, in episode 3, and episode 4 has been essentially an hour of characters mourning him, which I didn't particularly like his character anyway. I thought his character was supposed to be a dick, but I'm now realising that actually maybe we were supposed to like him, and I just thought he was a dick. But yeah, it's that thing where the characters are mourning his death, but me, the viewer, is just watching, just shrugging my shoulders and like, well, you know, I've watched telly before. I'm used to characters dying, but I think it's that thing where the writers have fallen in love with their own characters and have assumed that everyone else has done that too. Right, so we are now in orbit. We need the fuel bastard, the Star Drive 3. What's that? Oh, the Star Drive. Oh, I just completely gave up on that, didn't I? Banana Lander, that's not it. The Cloaca, that's not it. Norwich City 10, that's it. The Norwich City 10 is the ship that's going to Eve. There's our target. Okay, fantastic. So let's meet up with them. Okay. All right then. Let's do that. It's in a weird orbit. The Norwich City 10 really does sound like men unfairly arrested, doesn't it? Okay. Should Norwich have a tractor? I've never been to Norwich. I've watched Alan Partridge Welcome to the Places of My Life, but Norwich is a bit like where I come from, Ramsgate. It's not on the way to anywhere. Where I came from, it's not on the way. Well, it used to be on the way to France, but that didn't help. So, yeah, it's that thing where there wasn't... If there's no sort of through traffic to somewhere else, people go a bit strange. Oh, not that I've been to Norwich, and not that I think that they're strange. They're probably not, but the people down my way certainly were. Okay. Okay. Football. There's only one Norwich football chant that I'm interested in. Oh, where is she? Hello. Oh, Delia. Speak up!
A message for the best possible supporters in the world.
Best possible supporters.
We need a 12th man here. Where are you? Where are you? Let's be having you. Come on!
Well, thank you very much for making the journey from YouTube to Twitch, Ben. Lovely to see you. And I am here every weekday until I get a job. So every weekday, 10 till 2 UK time. I've got to apply for a job. She's having the time of her life. I've got to apply for a job this weekend and I'm not qualified for it. It's a waste of time me trying, but if I don't, I'll take away my gyro. I don't get a gyro. I'm supported by my wife. Okay. Very 21st century. Okay. Let's circularize. Bom 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 bom. Dun dun dun. Okay. Got it. There we go. So if we do the node there, we should... Yeah, that is basically it, isn't it? 5.6, 4.6, 4.5. Okay, so if we blast our node there... Hey, look, the ads on this channel are at the default settings, the recommended default settings for my level of popularity. Is it? I think it's 3 an hour. Anyway, you should tell you what, you should see the scale. It's like 2 out of 10, the ads. You can make it nothing but ads. It does say recommended and then just points, you know, right at one end of the scale. But, oh, it could be worse. Did you know subscribers don't get ads? Why can't you hear me during the ads? Because there's ads. They're adverts. You should be paying attention to the quality products being offered to you by late-stage capitalism. I don't think ad blocker works on Twitch. Not it's particularly my interest, but my pop-up is in the left corner still playing. Hello. Oh, so you still get to see things, you just can't hear it. Interesting. I'm quite glad you can't hear me because I do like to... Oh, interesting. I do like to slag off the people watching ads while they're watching the ads. Don't tell them, though. All those things I say about YouTube before I connect it. Oh, right, hang on. Start burning 2 hours, 14 minutes. That's a while. I'll tell you what, then. Let's get this pointing the right way. Let's set an alarm clock so we don't miss our appointment. 2 hours, 13 minutes. I've got a little bit of tidying up to do. Yeah, doesn't that sound exciting? We've got to... I've left a load of litter all over Eve. Poor Eve. Where I was running the simulations. I wasn't using a sandbox. Oh my God. Totally inarticulate. It's the heat. I wasn't using a sandbox save. So I've scattered a whole load of debris all over Eve that should not be there. Because we've not been to... Well, we have been to Eve. We've got a probe on Eve. But yes, I need to get rid of a load of debris. Okay, so what have we got? We've got Fuel Bastard 5, Norwich City 10. Okay, and then we've got a whole load of Eve holidays landed at Eve. Okay, terminate you. Kelvin Zero is still in the sea. Should we go and see him? Eve holiday, you can go. Eve holiday, you can go. Okay, so we've got the Eve probe, that's fine. Kelvin Zero. Has Kelvin Zero? I can't even remember what mission Kelvin Zero was on. Has he been floating in the sea, patiently awaiting rescue for months and months and months? I hope Kerbals can drink seawater. I mean, I guess he's been able to catch fish, I guess. I hope he can take the cold. It's not so much the cold, it's the sharks. Yeah, there it is. There he is. Poor Kelvin Zero. There he is, just floating there. They'll remember me soon, won't they? Won't they? Oh, Kelvin. Oh, my God, he really is. He really is in the middle of nowhere. He can wait a little bit longer. Let's get the sun coming up, shall we? Oh, no, he can't wait because it's my thing. All right, sorry, Kelvin. I am very, very, very... You can see of methane. Kelvin, mate, welcome home. Could I be the first to... Actually, could you just sign this release form? Just saying that we bear no responsibility. Brilliant, thanks. Can I be the first to apologise for what's happened? It was not our intention to leave you floating in the sea for months on end, fending off sharks. And although I'm not legally obligated to express any regret, I would like you to know that we seriously considered it. I assume, Kelvin, you've got, just to turn the knife, I assume that you were spending your time doing scientific research in that ocean, yeah? I assume you've got some data to share with us about currents and ocean temperature and the feeding patterns of sharks. What? No? You didn't do any science at all when you were floating in the sea and you didn't have anything better to do? You've got nothing? Okay. Well, no, that's me. You know, it's your choice. It's your choice whether or not you want to be part of this team. You know, there's a Kerbin on his way to Elu. He's not... I don't think he's even coming back. He's bringing science back with him. A career. This is a career mode. The only thing is we've got a very generous donor of currency that when we're running low on money, we can get some more. If I was playing by myself without the need to show off,
so I'll do it.
I would not be cheating with money, but you know. No one's tuning in for a week to watch me take temperature readings from the mountainous regions of Kerbin. They're tuning in to watch one ship dock with another ship at 2 frames per second. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, right, okay, so let's get this manoeuvred, shall we? Oh, I thought we were pointing the right way. Oh. You're tuning in to see it dock. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it docking. Okay. Dun, 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 bam, bam, bam. We're going to start this burn then. Oh, look, there's the moon. There's Bill. Hello, Bill. Oh, Bill. Right in the middle of that crater is Bill Kerman, possibly even looking up at us. And Valentina in her cloaca. But Bill's been in her cloaca. Not much else to do. It's quite an old game, KSP. You might be surprised on the stuff it can run on. I got a laptop in 2015 that ran this fairly decently. Okay. There we go. Okay. So we are now due to be 10 kilometers away at a relative speed of 85 meters per second. Okay, lovely. Where are we? Norwich City 10, Fuel Bastard 5. Oh, we're right next to each other. That's very interesting. Well, in that case, then, why don't I go to the ascending node here, pull that down, and then we can refine it here, can't we? Oh, 9. 8.5. 7.8. Okay. Point 3. 0.7. 0.7. Okay, lovely. How long have I been playing KSP? Over 10 years? I would say 12 years, I would say. Why aren't you better at it then? It's a good question and a fair question. I'm not going to answer it. You better feed the cats then, Ben. A 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Oh, that was only a short bunny that time. Can you be good at KSP? No, it's just the eternal conflict. Just fighting game physics all the way down. Okay, are we ready to start our burn then? Let's feel the burn. So I believe our target is just behind. In fact, there they are. They are 60, 50. Here we are. Here they are. So our target is now 37 kilometers away. And I'm just going to do one last maneuver node. If the reaction wheels can do it. I'm going to perform one last maneuver, which should take us within 700 meters of the target. And then we can dock. Okay. Okay. 5, 4. Sit 300 meters. There you go. Snacks for you, snacks for the cat. That sounds Sounds very cozy. Okay, so we are 25... I better quick save, hadn't I? We're 25 miles away from Norwich City. So let's get ourselves facing the right direction. Are we controlling it from here? Well, we are now. Let's face our target, shall we? Very, very slowly. Let's try and speed up the old physics. All on electrical power. Actually, I hope we don't run out. Oh, look, my cats do this all the time. You give them their dinner, they look at you like they've gone, what the fuck? Cat food? Don't give in to them. Don't give in to their bullshit. They know what they're doing. They'll eat it eventually, just not when you're looking at them. They don't want you to know that you've actually won, but they'll eat it. Or wait for it to go all sort of black and horrible and mouldy, and then you'll chuck it away and just give them some more. But, you know, it's the principle. Okay. 10 kilometres from Norwich City. Our relative speed is going down as well, which is welcome. Oh, actually, I shouldn't be doing this, should I? I should be facing literally the opposite direction because I'm going to have to slow down. Have I made an error here? Have I given myself enough time to turn around? Because we're travelling, there's some debris passing between us. We're travelling at a relative speed of 61 metres per second, which is too fast. Okay, that's fine. All right, here we are. Pirouetting around beautifully. Looks like one of them Cray supercomputers from Jurassic Park. You need to be blasting away from Norwich City. Yeah, always good advice. Okay. Right.
Right.
If you want less lag, you could terminate the solid fuel boosters in orbit. I would imagine they're terminated by now. They should have hit the ground by now. It's been a couple of hours, and they weren't on our orbital journey. They were just going up and down. Okay, Norwich City. Let's be having you. Let's get our relative speed. Oh, God, we are actually going too fast. Let's get our relative speed. Killed stone dead. Full power. Full power, please. Okay. And now I'll let the momentum take us round. And then we can face it. Now, Norwich City, I'm going to need you, Norwich City. Here it is. I'm going to need you to control yourself from your port, your rear port. I would like you to point your rear port, at the fuel bastard. Yeah, target. Target the fuel bastard and waggle your rear port at it. There we go. Wide open and willing. That's it. As quick as you like. Quick as you like. No hurry. You know, it's only a fucking docking procedure. Don't sweat it. Okay. I need some more RCS for this. So, We're currently moving away from the target. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So let's fire up the engines and get ourselves going in the right direction. Might need Norwich City to help me take the curse off this a bit because we're going a bit fast now. 675 metres to go, but we're coming in a little bit too fast. Let's see what I can do at this end. How are we doing? I told you to get your wide open and willing rear port pointing at the target. Because what I'm going to do when you've done that is ignite our engines a bit. And then we can reduce our relative velocity. So, you know, as quick as you like. Problem with these massive ships, they do not take a long time to do anything. Look, the clock's ticking. Hurry up. Got 667 metres and counting. Okay, so that's good. So if you can just face directly away from the target, then that's it. Keep going. Keep going. Almost there. You can do it. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Now, if we fire our engines and get this back down to 1 meters per second. 5. Oh, shit. All right, now we... Oh, okay, I fired them too much. That's actually not too bad. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. That's fine. Create a quick save. Yeah, you're probably right. We are coming in quite hot now, aren't we? Okay. Ooh, yeah, this has gone a little bit wrong, actually. Yeah, you're right. This has gone a little bit wrong. Tricky. Okay, so what I'm doing here, by the way, you can tell I'm concentrating because I've shut my gob. You see the pro apps here. I'm trying to get that on top of the pink target because that will mean that we are heading straight for it. We are, however... Why is my RCS flashing on and off like that? Oh, it's because my electric... Oh, I've got no electric charge. We're out of batteries. Oh, great. Oh, spiffing. I'm out of electricity. Okay. Anyway. All right. Well, lack of electricity notwithstanding, we're kind of heading in the right direction. Let's get ourselves... Oh, shite. I really have lost electrical power. All right, turn the lights off then. So am I unable to turn the... Oh, shitting hell. Okay. All right, fine. Oh, bollocks. Shit. Okay, fine. Fuck. Let's change strategy then. It's control from here. Control from here. Okay. Fuck. Oh, actually, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Face the anti-target. Oh, actually, yeah, this is okay. Hello, Ario Short, as bollocks been called. We're not far off. Hello, Arlo Short. I'm just trying to dock two enormous, far too heavy and unwieldy ships on the night side of the planet. At an annoyingly low frame rate. And shut down. Oh, that was good. That was good. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So we are now headed on target. That was pretty good, by the way. Hello, Ben, over there. Oh, you're like Superman at the end of Superman 2, which I watched the other day, and that's... Or like, you think this is the real Quaid? It is. Which is just showboating, and I've never liked that bit. They should have just shot him on sight. Okay, so things would be going brilliantly if we had electricity, which we don't. Sometimes I cheat. I don't feel like cheating. I want to wait for the sun to come out. Now, how far off are we? So as you can see, completely dead. We're 250 metres away from Norwich City, and we have no electricity. Where is the sun? Literally the other side of the planet. Mind you... Oh, God, no, we really do have a long way to go until morning, don't we? When do we get out of the shadow? Not soon enough, I don't think. Well, Norwich City has got power, hasn't it? So I guess what it is, it's just the angle of this bloody thing. At least if it was pointed towards us, we could lower ourselves onto it. Which I believe is the easiest way. But it's at a funny angle, so... I mean, I'm not against just nudging... I'm not against just nudging the ships up against each other and just have them just sort of sat bobbing next to each other until we get out of shadow, which I think is what we're going to have to end up doing. So if I can just get my rear end bumping up against the fuel bastard and then wait for the sun to come up. Doesn't look like it's coming up anytime soon, though, does it? Yeah. How are we doing for electricity this? I see you've got plenty of electricity this end, just not at the other end. 209 meters to go. Okay, shall I speed things up? Did you get ads on YouTube? I don't get any money for those. I'm very sorry for your ads on YouTube. I don't make any money off of that. I'm really cross about, well, obviously, I've got stuff on YouTube. I've never enabled adverts on YouTube ever on my stuff on YouTube. But they put adverts on anyway and just keep all the money for themselves. Obviously, it used to be that you could choose not to have ads, which, considering that it just literally would mean pennies for me, I thought, well, it's better that people don't have ads. But yes, they don't give you the choice anymore. They just do ads anyway, and fuck you. Oh, not on YouTube, on Twitch. Hey, there's 3 ad breaks an hour. You've got another one in 28 minutes and 19 seconds. Or you could subscribe with Amazon Prime. Okay. So here we are. I'm just going to quickly save. Oh, mind you. No, it's fine. Let's quickly save and let's fast forward and see if we can bring the sun up. Here comes the sun. Doo 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 doo. And oh shit! Okay, that's not good. All right, yeah. Hello. Hello, you arrived quickly. Hello. Hey, look at that. We've got electric charge back. Hooray! We have an electric charge now. Okay, so, all right. Okay. Come here often. So, okay. Right. Good. Okay, so. Right, so you face the target, which you can do now. That's going to take you a while, isn't it? Norwich City, let's control you from your rear anal port, as opposed to your front anal port, I suppose. And you face the target. And what I hope is that these two are going to sort of dance around each other, but end up aligned. It's quite graceful, isn't it? Do 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 do, bum 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 bum, do 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 do, blum 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 blum. I could speed it up. I could do that, but I don't know. It's hot today. Oh, there comes another piece of lethal debris flying past at... I don't think that works on YouTube. I think that's a... Oh, actually, Ben, to use the exclamation mark commands, sadly, you have to be a subscriber. There's so many benefits to being a subscriber. But you can use, on Twitch, I have put little buttons at the bottom so you can make ooh pardon happen for like 50 channel points or something. You know, my kids need shoes. It's a commercial enterprise, this. Oh, look. That is actually quite graceful. Bloody hell. You know, I didn't actually expect that to work. Oh, they're doing exactly what I told them to. All right, okay. That's excellent. Great, okay. Right, well, let's do this then. So, if we focus on the rear, focus on the rear port. Lovely. Okay. Let's do this then. So let's RCS our way in. Okay, so that's 0.5 metre per second. Can I? Problem is, I don't think I've put anywhere near enough. Oh, bye-bye, Ben. Have a lovely evening. I don't think I have put enough RCS on this.
You do think, Christ, what have I done?
What have I done?
At times, you think,
You
Christ,
do
what
think
have
that
I
at
done?
times. You absolutely do.
It's a disaster.
This is a disaster.
Should never have put me with that woman.
That woman.
Whose idea was that?
I don't know, I didn't say.
Sue, I think.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me if it's Sue. Okay, so we've just got sort of like a sort of school disco thing. We've got these two ships hanging out next to each other, but too nervous to actually dock. A grown man of 46 shouldn't be saying this is like a school disco. It does imply that I go to school discos, which I don't. Okay. Their friends pushed them together. Yeah, if Emma Clemo is out there watching, sorry about that, Emma. I was at a school disco and Emma Clemo asked to dance with me. And my mum was a dinner lady at that school, and I was awkwardly dancing with Emma Clemo, and I saw my mum nudge one of her friends and point at me, something like, "Oh, look, my son's finally got a girlfriend." And I just ran off in juvenile shame at being outed by the opposite of being outed by my mum, but being pointed at by my mum while I danced with a girl. 28 years old I was. I am doing stuff, by the way. I'm currently burning a vast amount of mono fuel. If you look at the prograde on the nav ball, you'll see it is inching closer and closer to the pink circle by millimeters. It is going a little bit faster now. Anyway, I'm trying to get the green circle inside the pink circle. Oh, pardon. And then we can dock. Now I'm trying to get the nose into the pink circle. This is going all right, actually. believe it or not, it may be unbelievably slow and tedious, but I am quite pleased with how this is going. Look, here we go. We've nearly done it. So my nose is now exactly where I want it to be. Are we drifting? Stop. There we go. Right.
Right.
Okay. How are we going to do this then? It would help if this was at a less awkward angle, wouldn't it? Maybe if I switch here. Yeah. Could you sort this out? That's better. That's better. Okay. Yeah, you want to put some lotion on that pink circle of yours. Okay. Good. All right, that's a bit better. And then we'll get this doing that. And we will fight. Yeah, get the pro grade down there. We do, yes we do, yes we really, really do. Okay, I've hit the acceleration, so I'm hoping that should be, we should be now bang on target. That's it. Hopefully, if I can just increase speed a little. Let's push it in with some purpose. Let's get this rammed right in there. Here we go. Here's your... The solar panels may need to retract is an excellent point. Thank you. Okay. All very graceful. Good. Blimey! Hang on, I'm going to have to pause this. Hey! I really appreciate it, Ross Beef. That is amazing. Thank you so much. How lovely. Hooray! Really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Enjoy your new powers. Thank you very, very much. What a lovely end to the week. I mean, for me, not less so for... Oh, it does look nice. What it is, the way I've edited it, he doesn't fall very far at all. Just looks like he's having a lovely dip. It's very enviable. Right, here we go. Here we go. All looking good. Look at me. I think I'm Kevin Bacon. Come on. I told you, didn't I? My kids refused to watch Apollo 13 because they just assumed the astronauts would die. I probably should have told them that they don't. It's kind of I don't think anyone was supposed to go into Apollo 13 not knowing that they survived, but maybe. I think my kids just thought I was trying to show them some sort of snuff film. As is my want. I like the is that like a sort of silver bag or is it welding? I like that lumpy bit on the well, hey! We acknowledged this new subscription. Great timing. I like the way it's completely covering up the money shot. There we go. How do we feel about the new subscription? How do we feel about the new subscription? Really? We don't feel anything, apparently. That's pretty fucking rude. Hang on, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It might be because you've just used it. Okay. There is a cooldown. And 5, 4, 3, 2. We really should obscure this nicely. 1. So exciting. It's so exciting. Here's the highlight of the week. And yay! Ta-da!
And you're ready.
Hooray!
And plankton,
Woohoo!
sea green,
Woohoo!
and protein from the sea.
Woo!
Let's take our clothes off first.
Yeah,
before they
let's.
freeze.
Thank you very much. The hype train has started. Yay! Choo choo! It's the hype train. Am I doing this right? I don't know what a hype train is.
I'm escaping
Hey,
to the
one
place
place.
that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
Absolutely hasn't.
Space!
Bad news for Tim. Well, there we go. We are now docked. So, what now? What now? Well, I'm going to have to fill up. Oh, man, this is going to be tedious. Okay, I'm going to have to fill up all of my depleted fuel tanks. Okay. All right, then, let's do that. We've had our excitement. Now it's grim utilitarian refueling. Let's do this. Oh, I can actually speed up time for this, can't I? Yes. Okay, so we have, as you can see, we have linked up with our landing ship, and we are now refueling our landing ship with the fuel we have brought with us. It's going to take a little bit of time. Jeb and Bastard Bacon look absolutely delighted, though, and relieved as well they might. Okay, so... You're watching Live Refueling. Fridays on Twitch. Marvel as these numbers go down and these numbers go up. We've got all the numbers here. No expense spared. Okay. Okay. So you've got fuel. You've got fuel. No, you don't have fuel. Okay. But you could. Oh, bloody hell. Come on. Right, you bugger off. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Okay, fine. Yeah, in and in. That's good. In we go. All right, fine. And it can't go any faster than this. Oh, it can go. It can go a lot faster. Oops, sorry. Okay, that speeds things up. Speeding things up. Who would have thought it? Okay, good. Right, so you're full. You're not full. Okay. This is, I'm afraid, a bit of hard work. Apologies. Okay, let's get rid of you. Let's have you going in like that. And then we can speed that up. That's so much better being able to speed it up. Okay, good. Right, what have we got that's empty and we don't need? So we can start ditching bits of ship. That's the end of the hype train. Poop, poop. I felt hyped. I don't know about you. Okay, so let's dump this. Goodbye. See you later, legs. Thank you for your service. Okay, and we can get rid of you. Thank you for your service. Farewell to you. What have we got here then? So we've got you. You've got a bit of fuel left. Get that transferred, shall we? There we go. By the way, as soon as Ross Beef has subscribed, I'm now doing live fuel transfers. No refunds. Yeah, I don't think that's true. I was reading something that Twitch's policies of no refunds has fallen foul of actual proper consumer law. So I think they do actually. I think you do get a refund if you change your mind. Decouple. There we go. We've got rid of pod number 3. So we're already reducing the mass of this fucker. Okay. Is there a visual way of being able to see all at once which tanks have fuel and which ones don't? Because that would help, because I'm absolutely going to miss some of these out. It is an inevitability. Actually, why don't I do it this way? Why don't I select all the tanks without fuel in at once, or at least all of these, and then just go out, out. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Okay. Then we can ditch. Then we can ditch you. Goodbye. Thank you for your service. Okay. Kaboom? Kaboom explosion? What? Have I just lost? I fucking have. Oh, bloody bollocks and poo. Have I just lost my... I've just lost a load of fuel. It's all just exploded. Ah, well, it's happened now. Yeah, I just lost my middle fuel tank. But the deep, deep tedium of going through all of this again means... Well, that's gone now. I was never expecting this amount of fuel to last us all the way there anyway, so I guess that solved that. But that's less than... That's not great. Okay. Fine. Okay. Let's detach. Let's detach you. Farewell. Thank you for your service. Okay. And that's the last of you. Thank you for your service. No, thank you. There we go. Right. So we really did lose a lot of fuel tanks in that explosion. Most irritating. Oh, well. Okay, fine. Move on to the next one. Okay. Okay. Hello. So you're already refilled. And you're already refilled. Hang on. Hang on. Surely I haven't... Ah, there we go. That's fine. And you as well. Okay, fine. You're watching live fuel transfer, only on Twitch. If you're watching this on the VOD, you might want to spin it on. If you're watching this in real time, surely there's some shopping you've forgotten to do. Okay. Really did burn a lot of fuel getting it up into orbit. Who knew? Okay. Kaboom! And there we go. Oh, man. Why does it keep blowing up? I do know why it keeps blowing up. It's because I keep on buggering around with... I keep buggering around with the time, and the physics go mad when I slow down. I should probably quick save it next time I do that. Got all that fuel just wandering off, all unused. It's a scandal. Okay. Who's next for refueling? Are you done? Are you done? You're done. Okay. We're probably quite close to this being over, you know. This period of our lives, we may soon be able to move on. Head towards the sunlit uplands. I think I've nearly refueled it. Nearly. Okay. Okay. Good. Is that... Now, it's possible that our long nightmare of watching me refuel 2 ships might be over. Let me check. I mean, it's almost certainly not, but I'm feeling like it could be. Let's have a look. Okay, that's all fine. That's all fine. That's all fine. Oh, no, there's still more tanks that need refueling. I got excited too early. Ooh, pardon. There we go. All right. Refueling. But that one's okay. That one's okay. And that one's okay. And that one's okay. So is this the last bit that actually needs refueling? I think it might be, you know. I think it might be. I think we might have covered it. Nope. Found some more. Of course I did. Okay, now I think we're refueled. Excellent. And we do have, despite having blown up quite a lot of fuel, we do still have quite a lot. Okay, so I've got another bit of a problem here. Actually, it's quite a big problem. How am I actually going to move now I've lost... Now that I've lost these rear engines, how are we actually going to move? Well, I think I'm going to have to activate some of these engines these outer ones, I think. So let's do that then. Let's activate. Oh, it is activated. Oh, I see. These are all ready to go, but oh, I see. But then if I do this, it's just going to roast. It's just going to roast my ship. Okay, so actually they're all active. I just need to shut down all of my inner engines because they're going to roast my ship. And instead, we'll use the outermost vector engines to maneuver ourselves around. Right, shall we have a little test? Engine, right. What have I... Okay, are my engines... Which engines are still live? All right, you're still live. I see, okay. You're still live. And are you still live? You look like you were to me. Oh, there we are. You are still live. I knew it. Okay. All right. So we want to lose that vector. Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor? You have clearance, Clarence. Okay. How's that looking? Is that looking credible? Is looking credible. Okay, that's good to know. So that's all those engines activated. Okay. That looks like it could work. All right, now. Great. Okay, lovely stuff. Let's save and let's find out when the next window for the journey to Eve is open, because we are now ready. And thank you for your patience. We are now ready to head there. Let's get our alarm clock on. Let's add a new transfer that goes from Kerbin to Eve. And that is in that's in 345 days. That's a long time. Who wants to tell Jeb and Bastard Bacon that we launched them 345 days early? Okay. Fine. Well, we'd better go then, hadn't we? We'd better go. We'd better leave them for a year. At least we picked up... Bastard Bacon. Now, so we are now going to leave our brave Kerbinauts orbiting Kerbin for 1 whole year. Yes, we should have checked before we launched when the best time to go was. We didn't do that. Am I going to bring them back down onto Kerbin so they can spend a year with their families and their loved ones? No, I'm not going to do that. That's far too much hassle. Could we do that? Yes. Am I going to do that? No. What we're going to do is we're going to leave them spinning around Kerbin for a year, and then we'll come back to them. It's fine. It's fine. They've got it's like 64 bags of crisps in one big smoky bacon box. Loaded it on myself. Okay, so Kerbin to Eve, 345 days. Let's go. Whee! See? Look at all that time passing. Look at all that time they're spending away from everyone they've ever cared about as the planets continue their indifferent celestial ballet. The cold indifference of space. So this is the Elu Dolly. So don't forget, we are also on a mission to Elu, which is still here. And this is, I'm trying to remember, is it Shelbury Kerman? Who is due in 1 year, in just over 1 year, to hit his engines and get himself closer and closer to the mysterious planet Elu. That is still very much a mission that is live. And I suspect that mission is going to overlap with our mission to Eve. Because let's face it, we're going to have to send some more stuff to Eve eventually. I really doubt I've got enough stuff here to achieve our objectives. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be building another support vessel to go to Eve to help this thing deorbit. But for now, let's go with okay. For now, let's go with what we've got. Okay, so that is, let's head back to Norwich City 10. We are now perfectly, or Kerbin is now perfectly aligned for the journey to Eve using the least amount of fuel. So let's plan our journey. In about 40 minutes, we'll head towards a muddy field in the 80s. A muddy field owned by the landed gentry, making motorbikes that nobody could possibly want. Twice. And then, having failed at that, becoming chairman of Kazakhstan Airways. Okay, let's get our maneuver nodes calculated. So, we'll plant it here. We'll add the maneuver. Extend it out. Okay. All right. So our target is Eve. Hey, that's pretty good. With absolutely no effort at all, I've basically done it. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Okay. Great. Well, that's that then. Done that. Now, this is going to take quite a bit of wrangling refuel, isn't it? What I think I'm going to have to do... So we're propelling ourselves using our external vector engines. Let's get rid of this alarm clock. That's fine, but I need to keep the vector engines fueled. So I think what I need to do... Where are we? We're using these ones, aren't we? So as long as I keep these tanks full, we should have So as long as I keep... So I'll just stack up these tanks. 1, 2... 3. It's 6 of them, is it? 4. 5. 5? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound like enough. Shite. Sorry, I did it wrong, didn't I? I targeted the wrong fuel tanks. I should target the little fuel tanks that are actually attached to the engines in question, not the big ones. Oh, and in fact, these little fuel tanks are currently empty. So I did also miss out on these. Okay. Refueling this when we go to land on Eve is going to be a sod. We're not landing on Eve today, by the way, to manage your expectations. Although, if you've seen the amount of fiddling that's going on, I'm sure your expectations have already been reduced. Hey, I think that's ready. So I think I've now targeted the fuel tanks for my engines. So now I think if I just get a fuel tank, this one, stick that up here and just have this continually exporting fuel, I should hopefully, he says quick saving, that should be good enough for us to get to Eve. Okay, so we've got to start our burn in 6 minutes. All right, well, let's get ourselves aligned to the target. There we go. Let's get ourselves aligned to our node. And then... Oh, good. We should be doing this on the light side of the planet as well, which would make a nice change, wouldn't it? Okay. Okay, so soon we will be starting our burn. That's some nice sunlight, sir. I hope that Carl, the Mr. Democracy Manifest, do you think he must have got free food from his local succulent Chinese takeaway. If I was his local Chinese takeaway, I would offer him one free meal a week in exchange for an endorsement. Well, I'm trying to remember if his name was Carl or not, when I think even in his obituary it said people still weren't quite sure what his name was because he was basically a con man. Selling oil paintings of his own arrest. Okay. Right, 1 minute to go until the node. Let's prepare for that then. 4, 3, 2. Right, should we go then? Should we get our engines online? There we go. We are now making we're taking our leave of the Kerbin system. We are now officially on our way. It doesn't look like it's cooking. It doesn't look like it's cooking itself. It's probably a bit wobbly. I should probably have stunted the gimbal on those vectors, but oh well. It'll probably be fine. You excited, Jeb and Bastard Bacon? Sorry we can't see you underneath all that. Oh, well, we can do this, can't we? There's Bastard. Actually, is she a she? She's got eyeliner on, or she might just be Andy Burnham. Bit of political satire there. Or J.D. Vance. Either works, either works. "25 minutes until kickstart." Kickstart the weekend, more like. So some of my engines aren't working. Why that is. Fuel's not getting to them. Oh, is it that I didn't include that tank? No, I did. Well, how come it's not got any fuel in it then? If I were to stop the engines, Ah, that's what I need to do. I just need to stop the engines long enough for it to get some fuel in it. Okay. I see. I'm down with that. That's fine. So does that mean... Yeah. So I've got too many engines for the flow of fuel. That's okay. That's fine. We seem to be getting along okay without it. Maybe this does seem to be an absolutely insane amount of fuel. Like, I'm not even getting through one of these big tanks breaking orbit of Kerbin. I may have massively overestimated how much fuel we need, which is good. It's certainly better than the opposite, but no, actually no but really. If this is enough, then there's no reason why we can't use it to land on Eve when the time comes. How's our orbit doing? Oh, there we go. No, not that great, actually. Look, and you get a warning when the adverts are coming. That's your 1 minute. That's your 1 minute more warning. Expecting the power grid is expecting a massive power surge from all the cups of tea that are going to get made. Just doing my bit to warn them. I think that's a myth, that's what the black and white square in the corner was for, to warn the power companies. I think it was just a sync thing for the various ITV regions to make sure all their adverts were on at the same time. Just a normal day, just not a lot going on. And hang on, what's this? Woohoo! Party time, 1 year! 12 long months from Gruppen. Thank you so much, Gruppen. What a lovely end to the week this is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. And also, thank you for that game. I got as far as the cutscene. I sat down, I was like, right, let's play Gruppen's game. I got as far as the protagonist being called Winston Smith. Oh, rolled my eyes. And then, not, my family came back. So I haven't just turned it on and turned it off again, but I didn't get past the cutscene. As I say, my family came back, then I had to pay them attention because they are needy, but I will be giving it a good go this weekend. Thank you. Lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Ah, right. So we're quite a bit out of fuel then. Hmm. Out and out. Okay. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't be bothered about these engines running out of fuel. I guess it's... Yeah. Ah, whatever. We'll get there in the end. We'll get there eventually. I could just do this, couldn't I? While I'm at it, we could just do this. But we'll get it done. Thy will be done. Oh! It means thy will be done. Like, your will, the thing that you want to happen, it will be done because you're God. I thought it was like, that will be done. This is what people subscribe for. This is the hot bants. Yeah, I thought the Lord's Prayer, you were saying, yeah, and we'll get that done. That will be done. Don't worry. But by Monday morning, it'll absolutely be done. But it's not thy will be done. On earth as it is in heaven. I bet biblical daily bread was a lot nicer than the sliced white shit I have to chow down every morning. Matsos, I like them. Have we not left Kerbin's orbit yet? No, not even close. Well, I never promised this would be fast. Or indeed promised anything. Okay. What I think I'll do is I'll just get this heading out of the... Oh, it's actually due to fly by the moon. That's fun. I'll get this out of the system and then I'll kill this maneuver node and do a new one. I know you've been wondering. Well, it really is very, very slow indeed. Also seems to be getting quite unstable. Oh, there's a bit of debris. Wow, the chunky refueler debris has just is whizzing past us at, I don't know, 4,000 meters per second, about 5 kilometers away. If that had struck us, we have made space pretty perilous with our Cavalier decoupling. Looks like it's spinning out of control, but it's actually simulating gravity so that they can, you know, their bones don't liquefy. Right, I think I might be willing to say that we've got enough fuel to land on Eve with this. I've hardly used any of this massively excessive fuel cargo I've attached to the back of this. I've really overdone it quite a bit. There's going to be a lot of fuel orbiting Eve at the end of this. So yeah, any thoughts I had of sending a second vessel, I don't think they're going to be, that's going to be necessary. Right, so we're going past the moon. Oh God, we're out of fuel. Hang on. No, we're not. Don't talk nonsense. No, properly need to refill. We need to refill our fuel, do we? Okay, that's interesting. I'm currently headed right into the moon. This is a really bad time to run out of fuel. Well, I'm not run out of it. It's just I've got a fuel flow problem. Okay, we done? We're done. Okay, full power. Good stuff. What? Hang on. What's happening? How come? Oh, right. My entire course is now completely knackered. Okay, I understand. In that case, then, I just need to get the hell out of this goddamn system. Let's get ourselves into deepish space and see where we go from here. How are we doing? Am I just flying this into the moon with increasing speed? It does look that way, doesn't it? Oh, what have I done?
You do think, Christ,
I know.
what have I done?
I know.
At times, you
I
think,
know.
Christ, what have I done?
I know. Seriously though, what have I done? God. This is tricky. Oh, I've run out of fuel again. Oh, this, who designed this piece of shit? Ugh. Okay. All right, fine. Let's forget that. Let's forget that. Let's... If I went here, added a maneuver here, expanded that out, would that get us to Eve? No, not even a bit. That's what I want. Okay. That's fine. We start that burn in 3 days. Okay. Fine. We can do that. We can also quick save. And we can fast forward time 3 days. Okay, and we can go to our next node. Is this going to take us by the moon? I think we're going to go for a flyby. Oh, yeah, there it is. Woo-hoo-hoo. There we go. Look, there's our flyby. There's your moon. There's your actual moon. As we go out and then come back in, as we head back towards Kerbin and we prepare to... Oh, Christ almighty, that's coming up fast. Oh, we're going to crash into the... there's a problem. There's a problem. Yeah. I have discovered a flaw in my calculations. My calculation to take us all the way to Eve did, unfortunately, it would appear, involve us going through the planet Kerbin to get there. That was not... Sorry, Jeb and Bastard Bacon. You are dead. Yeah, we're heading towards the ground at 3,000 meters per second. There really is, yeah. Yeah, all that all that heat training you had for Eve, yeah, that's not going to help you now. No. And we've landed on, we're crashing into it on the night side as well, so we don't even get a view of the ground rushing up towards us, as it surely is. I mean, it's a lot of fuel as well. That's probably The ecological damage is incalculable. Yeah, Jeb and Bastard Bacon do not look happy. Did no one check? Did no one check these calculations? Funnily enough, they do seem to be surviving, which I did not expect. I mean, they're not going to survive the impact, but I am curious. Oh, they're about to pass out. That's probably for the best. Like an anaesthetic. Yeah, they are now both unconscious, and they are now vaporized. Okay. Yeah, I can see now. I can see that there's a planet here. Yeah, it's because it was dark. You know, the thing about the night side of planets is that they're black. And the thing about space... Okay. Let's try again. So... The Eddie manoeuvre. Just straight into the centre of a planet. No bouncing off the atmosphere, no air braking, just full power straight down. If we were a neutrino, we could have gone past the other side. Okay, so here's my manoeuvre node, which we now know. We now know this manoeuvre node to be subpar. Let's see. Yeah. Here was the clue, you see. See how the purple line just smashes into the surface of the planet? That was my clue. That was the bit I should have looked out for. Okay. But if I do that, that'll be all right, won't it? Yeah. Okay. That's really unfortunate. Since I've reloaded, I've now lost all my little refueling windows, which were all open because, well, I was refueling. I'm going to have to open these up again now, aren't I? Okay. And where are we draining our fuel from? From here? Yeah, let's do that. It's out and out. Okay. Okay. Yes. I can also see that my periapsis height is minus 272. That minus was another warning. Okay. Okay. Oh, I have real fuel distribution problems here, which is not the most exciting sentence in the world, is it? But it's true. I do have fuel distribution problems. Problem is, I can't get it out of the rear tanks. Ooh, pardon. I can't get it out of the rear tanks. Ooh, pardon. I can't get it out of the rear tanks quick enough to supply the engines. Let's try doing it this way. Okay. That seems to be working. And what if I went full power on that? Would that work? Oh, it does work. Okay. Good. And now our oh no, it didn't work. Oh, we're doing all right. Okay, good. Really was hoping that today's stream would be a little bit, there'd be a bit more action and not quite so much of this stuff, but you know, I am just as God made me, sir. Okay, so excellent news, and I think a great sign of progress. We are no longer on course to crash into Kerbin. Hooray! Who says we haven't achieved anything? There we go. So that's nice. So with that in mind, where's my next maneuver node to go to Eve? Let's have a look. That'll do. Okay, so our next maneuver node is in 1 day, or as it's otherwise known, I suspect, next week. Okay, so that's that tank drained. We can get that tank farted on. Yep, farewell, tank. It was nice knowing you. What have we got here then? Let's... That one, okay, so you can go out there. Let's get this fuel all sorted before we come back next week. Yes, I'm tidying up my fuel. Okay. And goodbye to you. Okay. All right. Oh, has that got no fuel in it? Oh, okay. I've been hauling around some more dead tanks. Fine. We'll get rid of you as well. We won't miss you. Goodbye. And this is a dead tank as well. Oh, I do have more dead tanks than I expected. Okay. And that's a dead tank. Wow. We are burning through this fuel. And that's a dead tank. Okay. I think... And that's a dead tank. Yeah, my fuel distribution on this craft absolutely sucked balls. Are all these tanks dead? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, they really, really are. Have I been dragging around dead tanks this whole time? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Yes, I really, really have. Wow. That is annoying. Wow. Okay. So all of this fuel has actually been used. I thought we had tons of it left, but we've actually used it all. Okay. Well, in that case, then. So you're telling me there's no fuel on any of these modules? No. We're fuel free. Okay. So we will need to re-deliver more fuel to the ship. Okay. Let's get this sorted then. Let's get that detached. Decouple. And let's get you detached. Actually, do I have... No, I do. Okay, fine. Right, let's get rid of all of these windows because they're all in the way and I can't see what I'm bloody doing. Goodbye. Good, won't miss you. Okay, so you are empty. Let's get you detached. What it is, I'm pretty sure they are all empty, but I should definitely check them. Is that it then? What have we got here? You're also empty. Oh my lord. What a sad little life. You've ruined my night completely. Take the money. I hope it makes you very happy. You can get yourself some lessons in grace and decorum. Because you have got all the grace of a reversing dump truck without wheels, looks to camera. Waiting for applause. So take your money and get off of my property. Okay. Well, that is where... Look at that. Oh, someone's left a mess. Are you a naturally messy person? Yes, I am. So, after all that muttering, I have found out that what I thought were a whole load of big, full...
Anthony, people will always need plates.
What I thought were a shitload of big, full fuel tanks that I was thinking, oh, I'm not going to need to take any more fuel to Eve. This is all going very, very well. Turns out we've guzzled the ruddy lot. Yeah, that's all discarded. Have we got... Can we decouple that? Have we got any in these tanks? Right, so we do at least have in these last two tanks here, 1, 2, we have got more fuel, but I tell you what, we are going to need to do better than that if we're going to make it to Eve. So what I'm thinking is now, on Monday, now that Eve and Kerbin are aligned, I think I need to send more fuel on accompanying this ship. I need to make another one of these, maybe longer, really. A nice, long, modular... Because I think this fuel should get us to Eve, I think. I don't think getting to Eve is going to be too hard, he says. But we're going to need more fuel to deorbit. So I think tomorrow, I think on Monday, a new and improved fuel ship needs to be built and launched, and then it can follow the Norwich City 10 to Eve for landing. Anyway, Jebediah and Bastard Bacon, you've been very, very good about being left in orbit for a year. I mean, I know you've basically got no choice but to comply, but I'd like to thank you anyway. Sorry about leaving you with all this mess. That'll be in space forever now because we are at least in a stable orbit. So, Jeb and Bastard, I'm going to leave you for the weekend. We will revisit you on Monday morning from 10 o'clock. As we also develop and build a nice second fuel ship to ease your journey into Eve's atmosphere. So thank you very much, Jeb and Bastard Bacon. Thank you for your service, and we shall return for the journey to Eve on Monday. There we go. In the meantime, hang on. So I was just sort of going away from it, but I should definitely save it. There we go. Let's get this saved. We really do want to do this. What I might do, maybe over the weekend, I'll I'll have another look at it and get it completely refueled again, because that is not streaming gold doing refueling, is it? I am aware. So maybe I'll make sure that it's all filled up with fuel for Monday. Avoiding the moon. Yeah, try my best. Right, good. Let's head into our time capsule. So, what do we want to do? What do we want? We want BBC. BBC Kickstart. Okay, what are our options here? The 1982 Grand Final. Now, I think we watched that one because I recognise the two cars. Remember, it had the two cars parked next to each other. Junior Kickstart, 30th of May 1989. Now, I'm not keen on 1989. I've got a feeling that that's post Noel Edmonds killing that guy, isn't it? Michael Lush. It's post Michael Lush being shoved off a crane with hooks that weren't connected. So the BBC, by 1989, had cleared their act up. So that's no fun. 1983 Kickstart Grand Final. Oh, I see. So we've got the 1982 Quick Start Grand Final. We've got the 1983 Quick Start Grand Final. Oh, yeah. That's the one where he got the rear tyre mashing up his face. So maybe not that one. Boxing Day 1980. God, we've watched 5 of these. Junior Kickstart April 1991. 1981. Okay. The 1985 Grand Final Part 1. Okay. It looks like these are the only ones left. So we might be about to... I think we might well have kickstarted. We might well have watched all the Kickstart. Okay, that's fine. Full season. Part 3, full season, Kickstart, 1986. I thought... Should we try 1981? Should we see how ropey 1981 is? Recorded from Swedish television. Well, that has absolutely sold me. Great. Now, hello, YouTube. Sadly, we're unable to watch 1981's Kickstart Eastern Neston Park final on YouTube because YouTube doesn't let me watch YouTube. So we're going to have to... No, not that one. Sorry, wrong one. Ignore that. Ignore it. Don't look at it. That one. Yes, we are going to go to you. No, we're not. We're going to go to Twitch to continue watching this. I'm going to shut off the YouTube stream. So if you would like to watch the 1981 Kickstart Eastern Neston Park final, and who wouldn't, please do come to twitch.tv/EddiePurple_arcade, where we'll be watching that for the next 45 minutes. If not, I hope you on YouTube have a very lovely weekend. Enjoy yourself, get some vitamin D, stay hydrated, factor 50, all of that good stuff, and see you on Monday at 10 o'clock. Thank you very much, YouTube, and God bless.